So come on in, take a sip, and let's Glühwein down. It is that time of the year. As you saw yesterday, going out to the Christmas markets here, the whole thing is just beautiful. It's just a very special time of year. The wine is just your basic, probably a halbtrocken or a trocken white, but then it's been mulled. Or same thing with the red, your typical red or white table wine that has been mulled. Probably add some sugar, some other things to it. Not something I would normally imbibe, i.e. year-round or what have you, but the thing is, here in Europe, we have Glühwein. So even if you're in Strasbourg, France, or if you're over in Czechia, Czech Republic, anywhere, you're probably going to run into Christmas markets. It's just very much an old themed theme here on the old continent. But, in the United States, we have wassail. It's amazing, what we come up with to kind of create that comfort effect for the holidays, and there's nothing quite like it in the world. So cheers to each and every one of you. My name is Christopher, and I'm delighted you're here to solve with me today. So grab whatever you want to put you in a good mood. Maybe some sparkling water, or I don't know, maybe it's just an iced tea. Maybe it's a glass of wine. Maybe it's a fifth of scotch. Your choice, but why don't you come on in? Let's just take a look here at our Monday, December 2nd grid. A construction by Andrea Carla Michaels and Kevin Christian, edited by Joel Faliano. So without any further ado, let's jump into that grid and bring whatever you're going to bring with you to wind down with me. Let's do it. So a bit of punctuation. Well, we got 5 letters. The first thing that comes to mind would be a comma, but don't know. So let's just see. Admitted to, if that's a comma, which we can probably kind of guess that now. Go ahead and put copped there for admitted to. Let's go ahead and put in our comma and see if we're going to have to go back and erase anything. The O of Jackie O, oh my gosh, now I got to remember how to spell Onassis. Well, I guess we're going to figure that out if something's not right here on the crosses. So a culinary tearjerker could be an onion, a faux pas, I guess a mistake. I'm always looking for some sort of something together. Winter hours in the Big Apple. No, that's Eastern Savings Time. So I don't know what we got here for our fox paw, our faux pas. So we'll just figure it out. Trend that's here today, gone tomorrow. And I guess this could be a passing fad. Let's see. And covert, hey you, maybe a psst. So I guess instead of a mistake, we got a misstep, which I guess makes more sense, if you get right down to it. Fuel choice for many trucks, I guess it'd be diesel. Tater could be a spud. All right, so mani-pedi, of course, which I am due for, like 2 weeks overdue, unlike me. Seeing the glass half empty, what do you think? Pessimistic? I try to check myself as I go. Don't need any more hang-ups at the end, right? That's bad enough. Noel Coward. Inauguration day promise to be the oath. And Impressionist Edgar. I'm a Degas. Very nice. Carefree quality. Maybe ease. So vessels for right plus tax. White water rapids. And I guess it'd be rafts. Gosh, you wouldn't say all of that at the same time. Sketch could be to draw. I'm assuming this is a Japanese beer. Yes, it is. Tie the knot. Wed. Part of rolling on the floor laughing. And I'm assuming there's nothing there to tell me. Otherwise, it's an abbreviation for the answer. So, member of a college's governing board. That would be a trustee. Sometimes Mondays are nice. It's just that day, especially when you have that spate of like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way through Sunday we had last week, where you're just kind of going, wow, this is a grid, right? So maybe today will be a little bit different. Prehistoric predator for short. We got that R there, so I'm going to go with a T-Rex. It just seems like something, and this X is easy to check for us, too. So like anticipates, for example, that X tells me, okay, we're expecting something, right? So it's kind of nice. A dromedary has 1, and that's a hump. Think Cameline Enterprises. I actually had camel cheese in Kuwait one time. Actually quite good. It was very interesting. So I guess the height of fashion would be a hemline. And let's see, grocery store division, perhaps an aisle. Sounds so divisive though, doesn't it? This something, okay. Maybe this is fun. I don't know. Let's see. Words seen on the side of many planes. Probably air, right? Old LP format. Huh? LP format? Okay. Murder on the Orient Express. And I'm going to go with this is fun. Kind of seems anticlimactic, though. This is a blast. This is epic. I mean, this is what Americans do, right? We always overspeak things, right? Nothing's ever like, oh, that was great. No, it was epic. And we went to the grocery store. Yeah, but they had all the stuff I wanted, you know, that kind of thing. You know, we couldn't overdo it. So old LP format. You know, I really don't, I'm not getting this at all just yet, which I like. Second word of many a fairy tale, once upon. Got it. Oh, mono. Got it. No wonder. Roulette bet. I'm going to be betting odds. Ballpoint or highlighter is perhaps a pen. And take advantage of, maybe to use. And let's see here. Beyond irritated. I think this may be the first time I've ever seen pissed off. And I'm assuming that I'm right here. It's the first time I think I've ever seen that in a grid. It certainly feels like something that would have stood out to me. Glenn of the Eagles, and that's Glenn Fry. I was a huge fan and hated to see him go. Floor coverings, perhaps are rugs, and or bad hair pieces. Be in charge of as a bar, perhaps we're tending now. And tennis icon Arthur Ashe, who my license plates are personalized to his 297th win. That's a joke. Make bigger at McDonald's. No, I wound up just getting, by random, a license plate to spell out Ash 297. It's kind of fun. So, teachings of Buddha and Dharma, maybe? I mean, that's kind of what my thought goes to, but let's check it. Random guess could be a stab. Prestigious school in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Well, yeah, that would probably be MIT. I think a couple of things of another very prestigious school up that way, right? Glossy magazines have a lot of them. Probably ad pages. Take a look. Potential option. Maybe we're talking about a possibility. So don't move to a dog. Should be stay. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Lovely Beatles girl will be Rita. Can never think of it that way. My grandmother's name was Rita on my dad's side. Look forward to. So yeah, probably ad pages here. And let's see. April weather's said to bring May flowers, and this will be showers bring May flowers. And so this will be a wait, I think. And knows somebody who might help. Probably has an in. So we've got Gen Z here, 97 and 12. Erie and a 9-digit ID. Okay, I'm getting a little funky down in there, but that's all right. You know, it's a Monday. Tiptoes around a touchy subject. Go me, I rule. Kids make them for Santa. Oh, of course, lists. My family always just gave me a catalog and said, circle what you want. I might get one or two things out of it, right? No worries, it's okay. Tips, maybe pussyfoots. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Bottom of a paw could be the pad, and alto and desk. Okay. So here we got a Swiftie as a fan. I can be included in that group. Word before education or supervision. Okay. Classroom jottings, probably notes. And commotion could be a to-do. So maybe adult education or adult supervision. Maybe. dispensed as Halloween candy. Probably gave out. Just trying to keep our tenses straight here. Gar with a Tootsie Roll. Man, she was going to be my wife when I was 8 years old. Terry Gar was going to be my wife one day, but it just does not. So isn't imaginary, probably exists. Shot that produces an immune response. Yes, it'd be a vax. And catch off guard. I guess we're talking about startling. And now I got to ask you, Bob, did we fat finger anything? How did we do? Okay. Yeah, I was a little chatty through this one, but honestly, there were a couple of them that I just didn't know the answer to without doing the downs or getting more context. And so I have to admit, this was a little bit of a challenging Monday in that regard. If you can just do them without really looking or needing anything, to support or to augment, that's one thing, right? Then that's a typical Monday, depending on your level of experience. But this was a relatively, was a clean, outside of a social security number here or the word "the" there. Really not a bad grid at all. So I say kudos to Andrea Carla Michaels and Kevin Christian, because they did an outstanding job constructing Monday's grid. And it was, again, like I said, a real pleasure to have you join us here for this grid. So let's go ahead and tap it away, and we'll bring down our Baniyadadji. And I just want to say, as always, until we see you tomorrow, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Au revoir. Be good to yourself, be great to your neighbors, and be phenomenal to the person behind you in the queue. Take care now. Be swim.